body, he's wasting it because we don't even have sex, so stop all your rubbish.
Oh, that's a low blow.
On that note.
That's a low blow. Woo.
What up, y'all? Josh and EC here once again with another quality video. By this point, y'all know what time it is. Y'all got, if you don't know, now you know. Part 4. Uno, dos, tres for the streets. Paul's gotta go, y'all. Paul has got to go. I am too eager to get into this and just start ripping that bald head to shreds.
Joshua.
I'm biased. I'm totally biased. At this point, I'm Team Choma.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go ahead and get into this video.
I guess so. If you're new to our channel and you have no idea what this video is even about or anything.
You got 3 videos.
Yeah,
to
we
watch.
have 3 videos prior. You should definitely click out of this now and go watch. For the rest of the quality crew who have been tuning in consistently, let's get into this episode. The intro song is so therapeutic.
Right.
What is this?
I'm going to ask you both to just give me some idea how your life routine was before you got together. So,
Well, speaking for myself, of course, I went to work, I got back, I worked in my business. Sometimes I would go and see Paul, obviously do the whole cooking here and there, and he would cook for me, and you know, if I was in a dirty environment, I would try and clean up, but that's pretty much it. I didn't feel as though there was an obligation to do these things. I didn't feel like it was my duty to cook, for example, you know.
and how was your daily routine?
Literally up in the morning, out with a few clients, come back, work on a few more clients online, food preps, so I'll probably prep for like the next 4 to 5 days, something like that. Tidy environment.
Right. So how has this changed since you've moved in together?
Immerse yourself in the
First 30 seconds?
recipe.
First 30
I'm
seconds?
his chef and his cleaner.
That's how you feel?
Yes, it is how I feel. I've got a busy schedule as well, but Paul likes it when he gets home from work and food is ready. Since I've moved in with Paul, he now wants me to cook every time I have time.
Oh, she moved
In the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, every second weekends when I come back from work. Honestly speaking, he was eating prior to me moving in, so I don't understand what's going on. It wasn't takeout, you were cooking, so why don't you cook? The thing is with him, he likes fresh meals. I'm not gonna cook for you every day, I'm not your chef. Again, I'm a Nigerian woman, I don't mind submitting to my husband or my boyfriend, and I understand.
You gave him the title that he didn't ask for yet. Just like that. Y'all see the problem? Y'all see the problem? That's all we saying.
She had to correct herself.
She did.
Cause she know she doing stuff that a wife would do for a husband. Had to correct her doggone self. If that was, she should have looked right in the mirror and been like, you know what? Let me get up out of
She
this.
should have looked down at her hand.
Exactly.
But, yeah, okay.
Importance of feeding him, but Paul eats meal preps. He eats rubbish, bland food, unseasoned food, and I don't mind doing that. Maybe on a Sunday evening, but he would like me to prepare these horrible dishes every single day.
At any time, do you ever eat the same meal together?
Let me tell you one of my biggest problems. He's kind of denounced our cultural foods.
Oh.
Yes, so he has issues with the fact it's oily. Even though he eats ice cream and he has takeout, he finds it too heavy. You don't have to eat it during the week, but on Sundays, for example, we can have a dinner. We could have some African dishes and that's one of the reasons he actually fell in love with me, my cooking. And all of a sudden now it's too fresh or it's too heavy and it's too fatty. There's too many calories in these dishes for him.
Have you always watched the calories and your weight, presumably, if you're watching the calories, or is this a new scenario?
It's a very good question. I feel like Choma is very selfish. What's funny?
How am I selfish? Because I want to cook for you.
Okay, but what's funny though?
The fact you just said I'm selfish. What does that mean?
I wasn't laughing.
No, well, first of all, I'm not selfish. I would like to cook for him, but he makes it very difficult to cater to him when I'm busy as well.
Based on the question she asked, in terms of my food history, you basically have knowledge of it. You know, I don't know you to tell you anything about myself, but here we are. I'll give you a tiny bit of background. So
he always does this.
I actually went through depression at a stage, and food was my outlet. So at that time, you know, if I was going through stress or anything, I used to eat, and that was just me making myself feel happy for the short term, but damaging my own body in the long term. It actually took me quite a while to, you know, lose the weight, get into shape. And, you know, since I've kind of got back onto track, I've been very basically religious and strict with my workouts, you know, my diet and stuff like that. You know, I literally have a board in a room which shows, you know, what I plan to eat. This is something that I take very seriously.
I feel bad. I feel like I've let him down in some way. I don't understand why he didn't feel comfortable enough to speak to me about it. And it really does upset me that, you know, I'm hearing about it for the first time in our therapy session.
I didn't tell Trauma about my depression because I feel like, first of all, it's something that's very sensitive and personal. And at the same time, she can be quite insensitive as well. So, you know, if I'm just going to just kind of give off something just like that, it's easy for her to kind of use that to manipulate and potentially push my buttons, basically. And I wasn't...
If he feels like he's about to be manipulated...
I paused it. How you gonna just...
Nah, I had something to say. Because if he feels like he's about to be manipulated...
Yeah.
Why are you in it?
Well, my thing is, too, they haven't been together for a short period of time. So I don't feel like this is one of those things where he can... I can get why he might not have felt comfortable telling Denise. But like your girl of 3 years that's moved in with you and stuff, I feel like that's kind of a conversation that should be had for you to better understand each other. That's just a matter of getting a better understanding of your partner. Yeah. You didn't even give her that opportunity, which is why she has an attitude about cooking him all these... I mean, at the end of the day, all these meals wanted every day is still like unacceptable to me. But at least there's a backstory as to why you are the way you are.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Man.
Okay, let's keep going.
And just excuse, were you doing this when you were together?
Can I just point something out? This is my problem with him. So he's just expressed something to you that he's never expressed to me. I had no idea that he was depressed and used food as an outlet. You've never, for once, told me that. And we've been together 3 years. So of course, me wanting to make you traditional food is going to come across selfish if I don't know this knowledge. To me, he wants me to do meal preps. You want to live a healthy lifestyle, which is absolutely fine. But the fact that you used to cook before and now you don't want to cook is what I'm complaining about. I had no idea that you were depressed, babe. Like, you could have easily said that to me. We could have had a conversation about this and I would never bring it up.
Okay. So let's look at it like this, right? Okay. I used to cook for you, right?
Yes, you did.
What did I used to cook?
He would make like rice, some stew, chicken.
Do you see me eating that now? Let me ask you a question. If you know that the way I've kind of changed my food and lifestyle has made me into the man that I am, and if you're happy with what you have, why would you does this... Okay, look, okay, babe.
He doesn't make any sense.
He doesn't make any sense, but my problem is too, like, I almost thought they could have a win there. Because I don't know if she just apologized, but she did just say, like, if he would have let me know that, then I wouldn't have blah, blah, blah.
I personally don't think she came as empathetic to the situation because she was still trying to get her frustrations out, which is why I said the communication is still kind of bad because they're still just trying to be
one up each other and stuff. Yeah.
So she could, like, I'm still Team Trauma, okay, but she could have came better after hearing that and be like, yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think sorry. But I feel like with Paul, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think a sorry matters. I think we would still get what he's about to say, but I agree.
Cause like, at the end of the day, like, Paul is Paul. Yeah. Like, Paul gonna have to deal with all Paul's issues for the rest of Paul's life. But you gotta clear your own conscience in situations like that. Like, let me
my bad.
Let me get it out there. That, you know, it's on me, cool. And if you have a slick rebuttal for that, then that just shows on your character.
That's facts. Interesting.
Right, look at me. Not in a cocky way, but just look at me.
What does that mean?
Do you like what you see?
When I met him, he was fat.
Oh, really?
So, yes. So he started gymming, yeah. And my African dishes, these fatty dishes, also built you to the man you are today. Correct? You loved it.
The majority of African dishes are filled with carbs. Muscles are built based on protein, so technically speaking,
well, you can eat beans. You can eat beans and yam porridge. You can eat all these things. Can you not?
I feel like with Choma's diet, she doesn't take it seriously. Considering what I do, the people I work with, and the results that I get, the results I've got for myself, I think that should kind of motivate her to want to take her diet more seriously. But she doesn't, and that's basically a red flag to me. Like, how are we going to work?
I'm not even trying to make it every single day. That's the thing. I'm not trying to make him eat that every single day. For me, I just want it to be incorporated in our lifestyle. If we have children, my kids are going to eat these things. I hope you know. And I hope they're even addicted to pounded yam. If you don't like it, that's your business. You can live on your meal prep, your bland chicken, and is it cauliflower and broccoli. If you like that, you can eat.
This is Out System.
They be coming hard.
Yeah, she just flat out called men's fat.
So
Denise, can I? You're familiar with palm oil, right?
with
Palm oil?
palm oil, yes.
Yeah. Do you eat it at all?
I don't know.
Why?
I've never used it in cooking, so
Okay. This is quite bad for you, actually. It's quite bad for your insides. So, but at the same time, to be fair, if you did use it in cooking in terms of, proportionately, if you weigh it, stuff like that, some people don't do that. But if you did, then maybe you'll be able to calculate what you're eating. So, in theory, what I'm trying to say is, I don't have an issue with African dishes, but if the calories are not calculated, you're just filling your gut and you don't even know what's going on with your body.
You do have an issue with African dishes because if you're talking about calories, like I said before, he eats ice cream, he eats donuts, he eats donuts, and he also eats takeout, so pizza, etc.
It's calculated.
I don't need to calculate. Did your mum calculate when she was making you African dishes? These foods are not calculated. I calculate with my eyes. So I know how much palm oil I put in there. I know how much oil and ingredients and Maggi I need to put in these dishes. My ancestors never calculated. My mum didn't calculate, nor did my grandma. Nobody that taught me how to make my traditional food is not calculated.
But is there some way that maybe you could prepare the food in a more healthy way that would be more suited
I'm not
to
going
the
to
way
remix
Paul
the food.
wants to eat?
I'm not going to remix jollof rice or remix pounded yam and efforiro. I'm not going to remix that. That's how it's supposed to taste. If you remix it, it becomes something else.
But there must surely there's a way that you could work together to find food that works for both of you.
I think he's just become bougie. I think for him, he feels like eating these kinds of food makes him look bad, or you feel some type of way, maybe eating with your hands. Is that what it is?
I disagree.
So I've actually realised that Paul's got an issue with African dishes. We're Nigerian. We grew up on these foods, so I'm a bit confused. I can't eat African food every single day, but I wish to incorporate it into our lives and our dishes. I'm African. I'm proud to be African. I'm proud to be Nigerian, and I'm proud of the dishes I cook.
When we first started dating, we used to. I remember I took her to this restaurant in Peckham. It's called Lolak or Lolake. There's that. When we go there, we're getting down. It's kind of like a real bush. No, let me not say bush, but kind of you get down, use your hands and all that stuff. But when you kind of think about it, if I'm wearing a 2K suit, do I want to be in Peckham Market? No, I probably want to be Piccadilly Circus.
So in other words, you're saying that I'm bush.
I'm not saying you're bush.
Because we go out to high-end restaurants. I would still love to eat pounded yam and efforiro. It's always going to be a part of me.
No. That's
what I am telling you, Paul, babe, is that we eat it. We incorporate it into our lifestyle. We don't have to denounce it. For what? For steak? What are you talking about? These things are two different things.
What I'm saying
You don't need
here,
to wear 2K suits. You don't wear jeans. He's pissing me off. You can wear tracksuits.
Yeah, but what
Do you dress like this 24/7?
Hey, can you see what I'm doing, Rock?
I feel like she has just had enough. I feel like at this...
That's the face of a woman that's had enough.
That's the face. I feel like she's just honestly had enough. And now this episode, she's just snapping on bruh. Granted, you could take out a little bit of sodium in the jollof rice.
Yeah.
You could switch it up.
Right.
It doesn't have to be like my mama went full vegan for my dad.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking about when she was. But she's married to your father.
That is a preaching moment.
30 years plus.
30 years plus.
So it's two completely different relationships.
Yeah.
Can't even say marriages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but my thing is though, it is a lot of nerve on Paul's side to want, or I guess almost demand her to be cooking for him and demand for the food to be a certain way. I think that's interesting.
Because he's the provider.
Oh, I forgot about that. See, I'm thinking from an independent black woman standpoint, and you just couldn't tell me that.
No.
But
It's that scalp. It's that scalp.
wow. But I will say, future-wise, if I ever need to accommodate you, I will, as your wife.
I mean,
I'll do what I need to do.
We went on a whole diet together.
Yeah.
Every time you diet, guess who's right there with you?
Yeah.
Because I make the meals.
Yeah. Shut up. You know. You do. Wow.
I'm not wearing clothes 24/7.
So growing up, my mum and my grandma actually taught me how to cook all these dishes that I make now. I'm not going to disrespect them by quantifying and measuring every single ingredient that I put into it. For me, this is how it's supposed to taste and this is how it's supposed to be made. This whole westernized way of cooking, that's how they make their dishes.
Shoma, what is coming over here is that you both have a different plan. And at some point, if you were to both get onto each other's page,
Preach.
it would be an easier solution.
Period.
There's no period and there's no preach. So stop doing that because that's patronizing. Okay? He's exaggerating. He's telling you like I want him to eat palm oil every single day. I don't do
You
that.
fucking fry it every day.
No, I don't fry palm oil every day.
Look. I'm getting a tiny bit pissed off. Let's think about this now. All right. Let me give you a case scenario, right? So, let's say I'm up in, give or take, Mayfair, training a client, huge mansion, right? Now, I'm preaching, eat healthy, be fit. Come on, let's go. 5 more reps, right? I get home. We've got the fucking Afrobeats whiz kid pumping in the house, yeah? Choma's there dancing around, frying oil in the pot. What the hell? There's a spray that you can spray to calculate the thing. I've told you this a million times. You come in the house, a whiz kid like we're in a village. Type of crap.
What's with all the F-bombs, though?
He's hot. They both hot. At this point, this is one therapy session. I think that's something that we're missing. They are in this from the beginning, from when he walked out.
This is too much. If I was Denise C, I would need intermissions.
I mean, they kind of had one. He walked out. They kind of had one. This is crazy, but yeah,
It's a lot of F-bombs.
Definitely needs to chill on the F-bombs before you get us demonetized, bro.
Exactly.
I like Afrobeats.
I love Afrobeats.
I also listen to other genres. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't eat palm oil every day. I don't know what house you're going to, but I don't eat palm oil every day. I would like to eat these heavy foods maybe on a Sunday. I also eat steak and salmon and sea bass and everything else that he eats, just seasoned, all right? What I'm trying to say is the fact Paul does not like African dishes. We are both Nigerian. Do you understand? Like we come from a place. So he's denounced his culture all for his Mayfair clients. This is my issue. Not that I want him to do it every single day.
With the greatest respect, the Mayfair clients aren't in your house. When
So
you
why did he
go
come home with that same attitude then?
Choma has this whole kind of Afrocentric type of, go back to Africa, I'm African and I'm proud. Yeah, we're all proud to be African, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, we're in London right now. Like, let's get with the program. Do you understand? Africa, yeah, we could do that another time. But right now we're here. Let's get to grips of what's going on.
So most of the people you train...
I mean, there just needs... I don't see that much difficulty in this situation. I feel like this can easily be compromised. I mean, from what I'm hearing from Choma, okay, she just wants Sunday dinner at least to be their culture, Nigerian style dishes. Why can't they just, did you kiss me? Oh, you drank my water. Why can't they just compromise with that? All right, during the week we eat this way, weekends, I just don't think that it has to be this complex.
It's because two brick walls are arguing over space.
Yeah.
They're trying to both be understood. They both want their way, but they don't want to see at all the other person's side. And you know, by the end of this therapy session, I wouldn't want to deal with the other person anyways either. I wouldn't be listening to Paul by the end of this. Dog, you done disrespected me, walked out, disrespected the therapist. At this point, I'd let you have it. I'd clear all my feelings. And I mean, they're both, at this point, they're just at the end of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, gosh.
Ish. All right. You gotta skip. It's the other couple.
Is it?
Yeah.
Show is.
Who knows what they got going on? To be honest, Paul and Choma is enough tea for me right now. I can't even imagine us trying to go back.
Oh man, these videos would be 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right.
Working together.
Well, I can easily gain weight and be fucking nutty professor. If that's what you mean.
Or you can easily cook for yourself. Because again, like I said, I don't mind if he eats that, but just make it yourself. Or we do it on a Sunday.
Yeah,
all this fresh
that's a
food
brilliant
every single
idea.
day. I've got things to do.
Yeah, brilliant idea. We did speak previously about whether or not you had anything in common, you know, that you do together. This would be possibly a perfect scenario.
If I had the time.
On a Sunday?
Go on.
Look, okay.
Or you just choose not to.
No. To be fair, you know, Sunday, day of rest and stuff. Okay, cool. But if I have a client and they have, you know, a fashion show coming up, one of the models I train, basically, I need to make sure that I'm on her case to make sure that she's getting the job done.
What does this man do?
What? I've heard I'm out with a client at the club. I'm training models.
Right, he's talking about he gotta stay on the model. But even with staying on a model, that's a text or a phone call. I'll give you an hour max out your day of staying on a model about her gig. You don't have enough time to.
I feel like Paul's one of those guys where it's like, are you a trainer? He just says yes. He's not a trainer, but he's like, yeah, I'm a trainer. I'll train you. And then now he's training like one person. And then it's like, oh, you have websites? Yeah, I made one Shopify website 2 years ago.
Right.
I got you.
Right.
And then I'll go do some research. Because like at this point, he never solidified his career.
Yeah, he won't
called
tell
himself
her.
A provider,
Right.
an investor,
Right.
a trainer.
Right.
Like I just run away from Paul.
This is just.
Ladies.
He don't even have Sunday. Not even for the Lord. Let alone his woman.
He said, yeah, day of rest, you know.
This man.
Oh man.
You know, if I have another client, for instance, in terms of like a website design,
Who are you lying to? Who are you lying to? Because remember, Denise doesn't live with us. I live with you to know you have time. Okay? I'm not saying you're not busy. You are, babe. I get that. But you have time. You can make time during the day. He knows he can. So what are you lying about?
Why so many commercials?
Bro, they know this.
They know this is tea.
They know it's
People are-
tea.
yeah,
So they
people are
throwing
like
commercials up in here. It's cool.
You have time to cook, Paul.
Okay. I could find.
All this body, he's wasting it because we don't even have sex. So stop all your rubbish.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a low blow.
on that note.
That's a low blow. Woo, it's gonna be a long night. Let's go.
So please don't make fun of it, because this, you know, is a very important scenario. You talk about your business in a very serious way.
Yeah, it
And
is.
your relationship is also a very serious business.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Shoma has just mentioned the sexual side of your life. Now, has it always been this way, or
No.
when you first got together, was it very different?
When we first got together, we used to like animals. Do you understand? We had things to do. We were still busy. You and I, we had jobs. We had businesses. We were busy, but we made time to have sex. Now, I don't understand what it is. I don't know if Paul is cheating. I don't know if he's becoming attractive.
We're not
It
animals.
doesn't. Okay, well, ask him. When was the last time we had sex?
Scientifically, yes, we are animals, but we're not in the bloody forest, are we? Do you understand? Like, I'm not just gonna come home, start jumping up and down like a rabbit. Like, who's got time for that? I'm busy, I'm making money. Like, I'm not just there laying around with my legs open, ready to do a madness. It's not like that.
When last did you me?
Do you really want to go then?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend? in the same house with me.
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
Alright, babe. Babe. I love you.
Oh my God, he gonna say something wild.
Touch me.
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel loved?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood.
Okay,
Okay, I'm a woman, and I find you attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while, even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do that. I understand that I might have a high sex drive.
Whoa, okay.
You see, I'm still here with my knees.
Whoa! Pump the brakes. First of all, this man has no emotional intelligence whatsoever. He is so caught up in whatever his careers or career or whatever.
He's business.
His only purpose is to make money. And I promise you, this is for anybody. If you're watching this video, this is for anybody. Do not spend your whole life working.
Yeah.
You will turn back around, look back and back. So I just worked my whole life.
Right.
I didn't even enjoy it.
Right.
I didn't spend quality time with the people I love. I didn't have precious moments. I was just too busy working for money that is going to stay on this earth, and I will die and be gone.
Yeah.
Money's good. Money's nice.
Yeah.
You know, you can do some nice things. But why do we get money? So we can do nice things.
Right.
So we can spend more time with the people we love. Money is just a tool.
Yeah.
It is not the goal. But my man's has made it his purpose. And he's screwing everything. And he's not even having BB. I guess I'll say BB. They done said it 1,000 times, but they're not even having sex. And she wants this forever. Is this what forever looks like, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my gosh.
But Paul has a very low sex drive, and we can meet in the middle somehow. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind having sex at least 3 times a week. We are not even having that a month. So, of course, I have every right to complain. I feel that it's a disrespect to him and to myself that I'm having to touch myself in my house when I live with my partner.
What you need to do first, right? I understand that you love me, but I also understand I love me. Okay?
So you don't want to have sex?
No, what I'm saying is, you need to love you first.
I love me.
You need to love you more.
To do what? To not be able to release?
No, in order for you to not feel like you need me to be inside of you before you can feel loved.
Don't let me suspect you, because at the end of the day, I don't understand what this means. I could be in the house with booty shorts, Paul will walk past me.
You want me to say you're wearing booty shorts?
No, you can touch my bum, I don't know, slip it in or something. Do something that men do to their girls when they see them. Honestly.
You need to make sure you put a little disclaimer when this video starts. This is the 18 and up conversation today, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy,
I didn't know what we were getting into today.
18 and older.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Slip it in.
Do you ever instigate sex with him?
All the time. There's a situation where we planned to have sex. Paul was, I don't know what happened, he agreed anyway. I'm so embarrassed saying this. Like, we organized the day where we were gonna have sex. I went out, I bought lingerie, I bought rose petals, wine, I dimmed the lights, everything. Paul came in, do you know what he did? He ate and he went to bed. I have to get him on weekends, and we have to put it in our diary, because he's very much about diary, let's schedule this, let's put this in our diary, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to make me feel unattractive, even though I know I'm sexy as fuck.
Okay.
And I know there's men out there that would want what he doesn't want. So for me, it's like, if you don't want it, then let me go, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so that day, long story
Hold on. 'Cause I hate when people say, if you don't want me, let me go. Release yourself. Release yourself. Why do people constantly say, like, why do people do that? Like, no, I want them to leave me. I want it to be your choice. If that's the case, it's your choice at this point. You don't want to be in it.
Right.
You don't want to be in it. and you want to get that good, and you're not getting it from him.
Right.
He doesn't give you good BB. He doesn't
give her any.
He doesn't give you any BB.
Yeah.
He's not emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
He's narcissistic.
Yeah.
He's controlling.
Very.
All he's concerned about is money. He treats you like a business relationship.
Right.
Every time you try and talk to him, it slicks right over his bald, smooth head. And then on top of that, he mansplains almost every topic and dances around any kind of conflict that comes his way.
If you don't know what mansplains is, Google it after this video.
Had a late night. So one of my clients, one of my top clients, he's only in the country 2 weeks out of the month. He lives in Abu Dhabi, long story. Anyhow, so I actually set him a target. So because he was going on holiday, I assumed that he wasn't going to reach that fitness target. And I had a bet with him that if he exceeds the target, I'll run 10K in front of him. So with clients like that, I can't say to them, oh, I'll give you a discount. That doesn't work. You need to do something. So long story short, he hit his target and I ran the 10K, right? By the time I got home, I was knackered. Now, Choma basically wants me to carry her that night.
Not necessarily.
It's a joke.
Did you say anything about your situation at work, or did you leave Shoma not knowing why? Because it might have been read as if you weren't interested.
Of course I'm interested. I'll do about it.
No, I don't think he is, because at the end of the day, I knew nothing about the 10K. He agreed to have sex that day, so why are we not having sex?
No, because
you let me go out and buy lingerie, you allowed me to cook, you still ate the food. Why were you tired
I'll
to
tell
eat?
you the problem that I have with Choma.
You know what,
right?
to be honest.
To be honest.
Oh, right. Well, I was going to say, I would have knocked that plate off. But she was assuming after he was done eating. Okay. Ooh.
I feel like whenever she initiates sex, it's not genuine. And what I mean by that, but let me explain. No, I'll make it, it's going to make sense now. So she has different approaches, right? Sometimes I could be at the door, she's dragging me in from the tire. You understand? Other times, she could play it cool. She could say, okay, you know what, she's going to cook this, meal prep, by the way. She cooked this. So look, listen to this, right? One day, long story short, by the end of the night, she had the rose petals, she had the candles, she had the massage bed, right? So I'm laying down, I'm getting a massage, and I just think to myself that, you know what the funny thing is? 1,000,000% that massage has to end with a happy ending.
Why are you saying it like I did something wrong?
But that's not a happy ending.
Sex is not a happy ending.
No, if a massage has to have a happy ending, that is not a happy ending.
Who is this guy? Bruh.
He's mad and he's saying it wasn't genuine because she wanted sex after the massage.
It wasn't genuine because she wanted to get you off.
Gosh. I don't even know how there's more episodes after this, frankly. Come on.
How?
Come on.
You see what I'm talking about? You can just look at each other, just have a conversation, even sit in silence. It doesn't necessarily have to be the bang bang. It's not like that. I just like a calm vibe. Like let's be chilled with it.
Either they really are actors, because I have never known a man to, or he's cheating.
He's cheating.
One of the two.
He's cheating.
Guarantee it.
At the club, buff teens all around him, his type.
Buff teens?
That's what she said, buff teens. Buff teens all
Leave
around
it to
him.
the UK people, baby. Leave it to the UK people.
He picked them. He likes what he sees.
Right, she
when
said
he
it's
picks
his
them.
type, that the girls be his type or whatever.
So he has a type. And if he's a man at all, it happens.
Right. Yeah, he's cheating.
He's cheating.
Sure.
Why am I having to do these things in order to have sex with my man? Why do I have to lure him in order to put him in a position where, okay, he might want to have sex with me?
I'm a sapiosexual.
What does that mean? Are you not attracted to me?
Of course I'm attracted to
Then
you.
why are you not trying to have sex?
No, I'm trying to have sex, but at the same time, mentally, right?
You're not there.
I don't want to feel like, okay, anytime you're doing something because you want something.
Okay, so why can't you initiate it? Why do I have to do something? There are days where I don't necessarily do anything. Why can't you just come to me and, try it?
All right, look at this.
Hang on, no, I've got an idea. Okay,
What's wrong with
this
you?
is something that we do regularly in therapy. Just for a moment, take a minute, and let's go back to what made you fall for each other in the beginning. Okay, bear with me. I would like you to turn and face each other. Don't say anything, and just look into each other's eyes for approximately, it's going to feel like forever, but in that time, you will find something within yourself that was there at the beginning. Just believe me, this does work. So please turn and face each other and look into each other's eyes. If you wouldn't mind, thank you. It's not supposed to be a penance, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just... So what do? We just
look at each other.
And then what happens after that? That's it? Okay.
Why are they smiling?
Vagina, diarrhea, bloating. Thank you for control of your heart.
God, bro, what is I was just
We're about to get demonetized this episode.
I was so shocked.
How big is this happening?
Oh, bruh. So what, are they cool again? Like, what did we just witness? They had a moment? They're gonna argue this last section, I guarantee you. They're gonna go right back into it. They're gonna have another problem. Did they?
I can look in your eyes and see what that is.
I mean, they were reluctant to even do that, though.
Yeah, because they're mad at each other right now, though. She did ask that. I know myself. If I'm mad at you, don't ask me to do that. I know myself. I'm not gonna do it. You know me. I'm not gonna do it.
That exercise would be cooked,
Bro,
man.
you can't ask people in the heat of the moment to do that. She
Bruh.
should have started with that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Having to carry my girlfriend, it can be a bit exhausting.
First, you don't have to carry me every single time we have sex. And even if you did, like, what's the issue? You used to carry me before. So are you lazy now or what?
Things were a bit different.
In what way? I've gained weight.
I did say that.
Then what then? What's the problem?
Well, would you know if you gained weight?
All my clothes still fit, so I wouldn't think I've gained weight.
Would you know?
I guess, yeah. I haven't gained weight. Have I gained weight? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not trying to say you gained weight, but since we're on the topic, let's have the discussion. So, random question. Just out of curiosity. In the last 6 months, have you weighed yourself?
No. He can't. You can't. No.
This man, Paul, is so...
Turn up the volume, because the speaker went out. That's why we can barely hear.
Really?
Yeah.
The speaker didn't go out.
It's not.
I'm just asking.
What?
Okay. Have you ever calculated your calorie intake? Yes or no?
What are you trying to
Yes or
say?
no?
I don't calculate my
You don't
calorie
calculate
intake.
it. So, okay. If you didn't calculate it in the last 6 months, the last 3 months,
Yeah, but but I still eat the same.
you still eat the same? Okay, cool. Do you calculate what you're eating?
Paul, what exactly?
No.
You're saying something.
You brought up. Let's have the conversation. I didn't bring it up. We're in therapy, and it's a safe place. Let's have the conversation. Now, if we really want to break it down a bit.
What are you saying?
No,
I'm fat.
I'm not saying you're fat. But you just said I didn't say you're fat. You're the one that said the word fat. Did I say fat? I didn't say fat. What I'm saying
Why
is,
are you getting so defensive?
I'm not getting defensive. She's trying to put words into my mouth. Do you understand? I never said she is fat. She's the one that brought it up. And, when you kind of look at it, she's technically, psychologically taking accountability for her own mistakes in terms of like maybe her diet or fitness or anything like that. It's not my fault. This is an issue she has for herself. She knows what I do, right? And at the end of the day, between the both of us, we've had discussions where she has mentioned that she wants to lose weight, right? And I said, great, I support you with that, right? However, when it comes to me trying to kind of keep her in check in order to motivate her to achieve her goals, it becomes a problem. She says I'm calling her fat. I didn't call you fat. I'm saying that you haven't been tracking your intake. Therefore,
therefore you can't carry me during sex.
No. It's not. Look, forget about the sex for now. You said fat. You said fat, and you said gain weight. Let's stick to that topic. Yeah, because
is that why you don't want to have sex?
No. It's not that. But I just want you to kind of be considerate, essentially, right? At the end of the day, if you're not the person doing the lifting, then you're not the person that's gonna kind of look into you or calculate the weight.
He really makes it seem like sex is all about lifting somebody. Last I checked, there was multiple ways. I just don't even understand what he is a piece of crap.
I hate the fact that this went from.
We went
the topic. He flipped the topic. He flipped the topic from not having.
Yeah,
sex, and why
to her weight. But even before that, we were talking about something else.
He really, oh my God.
He's awful.
He's awful.
So in other words, I'm fat.
I didn't say you're fat.
Babe, just say what it is.
No, I didn't say you're fat. You're the one that said you're fat. I didn't say you're fat.
So I'm fat.
I didn't say you're fat. You said you're fat. Don't put words in my mouth.
Paul, please lower your voice slightly, first of all. And secondly, would this be a reason for you not to be
with okay, cool. Do you know what? Do you know what, yeah? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, hand on my heart. Yeah, I swear. I will be with you through thick and thin. I promise. I was chubby before. And she loved me the same way. She used to, when I used to have my transformation
so I'm chubby.
She would show me my
babe, so I'm chubby.
I didn't say you're chubby. I'm speaking for myself. I said I was chubby.
What does that even mean?
But
why are you
this is
comparing that
insecurity.
situation?
No woman wants to hear that she's put on weight, especially by her partner, somebody she finds physically attractive. The fact that he's not even being direct about it is what's pissing me off, because you feel a type of weight and you're going around bends around the bush. Yeah, I think he's being very insensitive right now, very disrespectful, and I don't really know why I'm here.
You're getting defensive, and I know when you do that, that means you're trying to say something, but you're not saying it with your chest. That's why you don't want to have sex.
This is
you're no longer
a space where you
attracted to me.
can say however you feel, but please don't attack each other. Just
Did I attack her? Okay, did I attack her?
I'm not physically, no, but verbally it's coming over.
How? She said she's fat. I didn't say she's fat. She said she's fat. So how is that me attacking her verbally? I'm saying what she just said.
I'm tired. How long? Because you've just called me fat.
I didn't call you fat.
And there's cameras around, first of all. And now this is the first time I'm hearing it. So this is obviously the reason why we don't have sex, because you don't find me attractive anymore.
That's not true.
And you're saying it for the first time in front of cameras.
That's not true.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm keeping that. Thank you. I'm done. I don't want to do this no more.
Okay. I can appreciate that it's been a difficult session, but if you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to send you away with some homework.
Yeah, that's fine. Can we just do that quickly? Thank you.
So what I'd like you to do is write down 5 things, both of you, 5 things that you appreciate in each other, and 5 things that you have done for each other. So it doesn't have to be on one day, obviously. Over the last few weeks, can you think of 5 things with both of those subject matters?
Okay.
Shoma, please, just calm down.
I'm calm. I'm okay.
Okay. You know, things do get very heated in sessions, and, you know, sometimes things are said that are taken in the wrong way, but...
Denise, can we leave?
I can see that there's real value in you as a couple.
Denise,
You said that on camera.
Can we leave now?
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, you want to get leaner, stronger, learn some...
Bro, I honestly, I don't know how to feel anymore, dog. Wait, there's still more on the back end of that one.
Fucking wants me. I can't believe you said that.
Babe, come on. You know, I understand that Choma's quite upset at this moment with the way things have kind of played out in terms of the whole weight gain and stuff. Sometimes I try to motivate her, and the push might be a tiny bit too much for her. So I'll be accountable, and I'll say, look, I can take my foot off the pedal and just kind of sit back with this and kind of let things play out easily, I guess.
I've always thought, anyway, that Paul's had an issue with my weight just by the way he behaves and constantly telling me to do certain things, but to actually hear it is very painful. I don't want to hear that he doesn't find me attractive, especially when I find him very attractive. I don't even, this is too much.
Ladies and gentlemen.
After our last session in therapy,
there's a episode 5 teaser.
Episode 5 teaser. Wow. All right. I honestly felt extremely bad for her at the end. He definitely called her fat without calling her fat.
Exactly. Tell me I'm fat without telling me I'm fat. That's what.
Let me tell you all the. You've been eating a lot more. When's the last time you weighed yourself?
Right.
When's the last time you examined yourself? I'm not calling you fat. When's the last time you weighed yourself though? What do you eat? Like, come on. Yeah. That's especially like if any guy knows like that's like one of the sacred like, are you trying to get slapped kind of things where it's like you don't comment on a woman's weight unless she comes to you.
That's what you.
Hey, that's been my golden rule. I won't talk about it until you come to me.
What did I ask you the other day? I was like, what did I say? I had said something like, if you notice a little blah, if I didn't look flattering in an outfit, like if I looked a little big or whatever, would you say something? You said no.
I said no. No, I would not tell you.
You just let me do me.
I would hold your hand and support you as long as you are comfortable in your body and in your skin. It doesn't even matter what I think. I love you when you're happy with you. So like, for me to be like, no, you don't look good. That's not flattering. Like, what? Who am I to snatch your happiness away from you like that?
That's so mean.
That's so mean.
She looks good to me too. What is he even saying?
Yeah, I didn't want to disrespect you, but I mean,
disrespect. She's a good-looking woman.
She's a good-looking woman. So like,
he's an awful
man. Dog is tripping, bro.
I don't know. Do we even have takeaways from this?
The takeaway is don't be like Paul,
baby.
And if you are with someone like Paul,
or you are Paul, if any Pauls are watching,
leave expeditiously
and
leave that girl alone. Yeah. If you're watching this, I could slap you right across your bald head right now. Just. Gee, come on. There's so many things wrong.
Y'all, to be honest, on some real stuff, I'm genuinely struggling with if this is a real couple or if it's fake. Like,
if it's fake,
if it's fake, she's going because the tears on cue. Like,
if it's fake,
she made it real when she said, like, you're telling me for the first time on these cameras. Like, I can feel that as a woman. Like, what the.
That's Oscar worthy. If that's acting, that is Oscar worthy. Like, she needs another show ASAP. But if this is real, that's even sadder.
That's even worse. Yeah.
That is even sadder that y'all are just out here putting y'all business out on national television thinking that that's what's going to solve it.
Paul he is the epitome of trash. You look up the definition of trash in the dictionary. His face, along with a lot of other men, is right there.
And you know what's crazy? When he did that little solo at the end,
what?
It didn't seem like he was remorseful.
Oh, he wasn't sorry.
He wasn't sorry for calling her that. He was he was like, let me just dial back. Maybe,
right, I'm pushing her too hard.
Maybe now wasn't the right time, which confirms everything that she said. It basically just reaffirmed and confirmed everything that she said because he never denied it. He never tried to justify it or anything like that. He's trash.
I'm trying to think of it. That was a lot. of a takeaway. I mean, a takeaway for me. I mean, I guess my biggest takeaway that I can think of is if you're doing similar things as Chioma. Why could I not say her name right? Choma. If you are her situation in real life, and no matter what you do or how you try to initiate something with your man, it's a
no-go. And then he starts talking about your weight, and then he goes out to the club and surrounds himself with women that he selected.
Yeah.
They dance all over him, sipping on his drinks.
He's cheating.
I am no mathematician, but 2 + 2 definitely equals 4.
Ciao.
The streets.
Oh, I guess another takeaway. The language is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
The amount of cuss words that came out in one sentence, and this is why I don't know if it was in the episode prior or the episode prior, but when we had talked about how to talk to your partner and stuff like that, there was too much comfortability with the way he was talking. And sometimes even with us, like, we might not be talking at each other, but if we're kind of in the heat of the moment and we say a cuss word, it's like, why you cussing?
Hey, calm down.
Right. I could be like, I don't know, I can't give an example right now, but I'm even saying, because he could argue he wasn't directly speaking to her, but the fact that you're talking to me and it's still cuss words bouncing around there, it still is a no to me personally.
I don't like it being thrown my way.
Yeah, no.
Even if you're not directly calling me a curse word, I just don't like it. Like, if you're heated and you're starting to curse yourself, I'm like, nah.
It's just not a.
Because I feel it.
Because I know that energy is for me.
It's going to slip and it's going to hit me, and I'm not going to feel good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel good about it.
So,
but
my takeaway would definitely be that early. You teach people how to treat you. Clearly, she didn't say something in the beginning of their relationship that it's unacceptable for him to speak to her in that manner or speak towards a situation that they're discussing seriously in that manner from the jump, which is why he's so comfortable letting them F-bombs fly like that. But you know me, I would have got up and left a long time ago.
I guess my takeaway would be, like, take people for what they show you.
I like that.
Not what they say, because I feel like at this point she has just gone off of what dude has said.
Yep.
Because every single action that he has done has said he doesn't want to be in this relationship, nor does he care about your feelings at all.
Nope.
Nor does he care about anything that has to do with y'all he would be fine. I almost guarantee you, like, if you were to, like, walk away from this situation, he wouldn't stop. It wouldn't halt him, it wouldn't catch him off guard. Cause he thinks of it like a business trip. He would just think it's like, oh, it's a business, you know? It's just how the business goes.
Right.
Take people for how they move, how they act, their actions. Words don't mean nothing.
No.
Because he definitely just tiptoed around every single one of his actions.
Yeah. I was going to say, too, to me, as soon as she started tearing up, I was immediately looking to see some type of reaction out of him. Like, all right, I went too far. Let me console her. He just looked at her and asked Denise, could they leave? But it's like, I just don't understand that. Anytime I cry, even if I stub my toe, you come to console me.
Yeah. Even if you doggone stub your toe.
Because you're a great man. I love you.
I love you too. This is just, it's too much. It's too much. Too much. Oh my gosh.
We got 2 episodes left.
Oh, we got 2 episodes left, and I'm pretty sure they're like recaps.
Both episodes?
Yeah, this was the end of the therapy session, so now it's like a recap.
Oh, okay, yeah. Interesting.
This has been a wild ride, y'all.
Yeah.
I hope we learned from these.
Yeah.
You know, find you a Josh and leave Paul.
Oh my God, all right.
But that is all we have for you guys today. Really hope you guys learned from this video. I wouldn't say enjoyed, learn. I really hope you guys learned from this video.
Yeah.
Stay on the lookout. We got more lit content coming you guys' way. But yeah, that's all we have. If you don't already know, I'm Hydrated Hero. She's Isimeme Edeko. Together we are Josh and Isi. Now you can follow one of us. You can follow 2 of us. You can follow all 3 of us. You might as well follow all 3 of us because we are happy, healthy, and hydrated on all 3. But other than that, y'all, until we meet again.
Peace, love, hair grease, and we out.
Watch out for them paws. Hey, subscribe. Hey, Hey, new video, hey, 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 it's